Well, this is our first YouTube advertisement for our website, femalebible.com, and I thought I would just talk a little bit about why I wanted to write a book with Belinda. She's the majority author in it, about 97%, I'd say, at least, maybe 98. And, I just thought this morning, she's such a good friend to me, and she can't be everywhere at once. She can't be everyone's friend. She can't help everyone with every crisis. And I guess that's the reason why I wanted her to write a book, because I thought, sometimes you just don't have that best friend, or you don't have that, great spouse, or you don't have that, wonderful mother-in-law, or, father figure, or whatever. You don't have that person. I thought if she could write down everything that she's told me over the years, she could help a lot of people. I have a lot of lofty ideals for this book. I think that I just think it could change the whole world, and I believe 110% in her. And she's very solid, and I think our website will be a place where you can go when you have a crisis. You know, there's lots of books to read when you're happy, and there's lots of books to read when you're not sure, and there's lots of books to read when you're lost, and there's lots of books to read when you have lots of time. But when you have a real problem, you need really good information really fast. And I think that she'll probably cross-reference it and index it, and you'll probably come to the site and there'll be a search bar and it'll say, "What's your problem?" And you'll type it in. My dog died and I can't get over it, or someone died, someone I love died, or I want to kill myself, or my boyfriend broke up with me, my girlfriend cheated on me, whatever, whatever horrible thing. It's in that moment where you just need the black and white. You need to separate the emotion from the situation, and I think Belinda does that admirably. And she's got a lot of, she calls them rules. She doesn't call them rules, but they're rules. And if you can dovetail them into your life, you can integrate them. I think that it makes life that much easier. Like, she said things to me years ago that I didn't really take it to heart, and then you find yourself 10 years later going, okay, I could have saved myself so much pain and agony. I'm not a lover of pain. I don't like to suffer. I don't like to, I don't like to make mistakes like anyone else. So I think that avoiding mistakes is always nice. Learning faster is always good, and you really always don't have that best friend. You always don't have her, and it's nice. I think this book will be on every person's coffee table. I think people would read it. I think there'd be book clubs about it. I think they'll write movies about it. I think the website will be up for 1,000 years. I think it's going to be as thick as a Bible. I think it's good for every religion. My friend, who at this moment is not really, she doesn't want to be a YouTube, personality. She's very private, and she's very dignified, and she's, very, she's told me this is really personal to me. So I think what she's saying is she wants it to be, something with, some class and some, reserve, because that's who she is. So that's fine. We'll have to figure out a way to get her on Saturday Night Live after I keep telling her I would love to see her host Saturday Night Live. I just would. But I digress. So as we write this book together, and as she said to me the other day, if it can help one person, and I know that sounds like a cliche, but I think she really, really means that genuinely. There's so many problems in the world, so many things go wrong. When you're in a crisis and you have a problem, you need an answer right now, and she explains it very well. And I think it helps separate emotion from the reality, because our emotions often blind us to the bigger picture, to what's really important, to what we're actually trying to figure out. I think she does all that so well, and I'm looking forward to the day, and the day is coming soon when it will be a book, and I think that it will just touch a lot of people, and it will affect a lot of people, and it will help a lot of people. So I'm very proud of her, and I hope you visit the website. And she has a new bit of advice every day on it for all the people who, love her, and so many people love her. So just stop by and check it out.